Hello and welcome to this Festival Pro tutorial video. Today we're going to take a look at catering, in specific how we deal with allocations of catering and restricting the number of meals that someone can select. So we can take a quick look at this with, say, a contractor. Well, the same applies for artists or volunteers or any of your contacts in the platform, but contractors are the most common. And we can see in here we've assigned them 6 meal tickets. Now this is a field that should be in your catering section when the update rolls out, but if this isn't here, it's very simple to create ourselves. We can just go to config and we create a number field under catering, and in that number field we put the number of tickets. You can see here we're given 6 tickets to all of these people. Just show you what that looks like in config and go into catering. Here we see that meal tickets number field. Very simple. So if we were to just go and assign those 6 tickets, meal tickets, to A1 Waste Services, come in here, give them 6. Let's up that to 8, for example. And then when we send out the contractor advance to them, we'll make it so that each person that gets put in, each name that gets put in, we can then assign their meals. And we know we've just assigned the maximum of 8 here, and you can see these numbers going down and up at the bottom. We've got 6, 7, 8. And we'll try and assign any more meals. It says we have allocated more than we are allowed. So that's how it works on the front end. Very simple for your crew boss to come in and choose the meals that everybody is going to get. Let's just take a look at that on the form itself. And we can see within the contractor advance that we're going to take a crew member's name in a contact collect field, and then within this group we're going to take information we want related to each one. So we had, if you remember on the form, the arrival and departure time, the profile photo, and the bit we're interested in, the meal tickets. If we edit this, we can see that this is a profile link field, and you need to link it to the catering meal allocation. That's the grid. And under field options, we want to sync whatever people choose in these boxes into those grids. So we sync it back into meal allocation, and we want to restrict it by the number of meal tickets that we have given them. And that's that field we looked at a second ago, catering and meal tickets. Now this applies across the board. So if we go into, say, the artist advance, it's a little bit simpler here. We're just literally taking their name and doing their meal tickets. And again, this is just a profile link field that is set to the catering meal allocation with a restricted value down on the meal tickets and syncing back into itself there. So if we were to have a look at one of our registrations on this form, say a new crew, and we looked at their profile, we can see that these guys have all been allocated 6 meal tickets. And if we edit this, we can see here is their selection, each name with some options, so we can choose 3, 6, no more. If I take these off and we just try and choose everything in one line, you'll see that it's just going to choose the first 6 and no more. These codes get scanned off against the ticket that is generated on the accreditation field. So each of these meals links to this, and they can self-manage these themselves and change any of the meals around up until the point when it has been scanned, and then it can no longer be reallocated. It's worth noting that you do need internet on site for this to work, because this is a live database and people can come in and make these changes on the fly. Also allows you to come in and add any extra meals you might need to any of your contractors, crew or volunteers, for example. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you do need any more help and guidance on this, you can always book in a support ticket by clicking on the support button at the top of your system, and we can jump on a Zoom call and talk you through this, set up any bits that you might need and help you on your way. But hopefully we've tried to make it really quite simple to do. We have the number field in config, we assign those numbers to a company under the catering section, and then we just make sure that we have on the form itself the correctly set up meal allocation field, and make sure that's in a group with the accreditation. And then Tony can have breakfast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but not on Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe for any future video updates.